Hey guys, Krysta here with the Women Going Big podcast series, season number 3, Real Talk with Krysta. So, Thanksgiving is this week, so happy Thanksgiving. I think y'all will be getting this a little bit after Thanksgiving. Who knows? I might release this one early. Because I think everybody needs to hear this before Thanksgiving and before the holidays. There's going to be parties. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. So maybe I release this one early, and these won't be in any specific order. I'm just kind of recording things as they come to me and as I feel passionate about things. If you guys saw my teaser post, then you guys kind of saw a list of things that I was going to be talking about on this kind of series of Women Going Big. Now, I have to premise this with the fact that I created Women Going Big on the idea to give women, I don't want to say their power back because we all have power within us. I just think that we don't let ourselves use it. And we are taught, I think, from a very young age to be small. To be seen, not heard, or vice versa, however that saying goes. So I think that the power, we have that power within us. It's not that we have to take any kind of power back. I think it's learning how to use the power that we have in a way that makes sense for us. And that's not really, you guys are gonna wonder where the heck I'm going with this. Little warning, I will be talking about my body, our bodies. I will be talking about weight gain, weight loss, diets, and how it's going to sound cheesy, but you're perfect the way you are. And that's how I want you to go into this next podcast episode. I want you to go in with an open mind. Okay, I just want you to hear me. Just listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, okay? And I just want you to forget for a little while everything that you've been taught about what you should think about what you look like, okay? And even just now, that should say it right there. You should not worry about what you look like. And nobody else cares about what you look like either, okay? So that's the foundation of what we're going to be talking about. And I think it's really important because heading into the holidays, people get crazy about what they can and can't eat, or what they drink, or when are you going to stop? When are you just going to enjoy the memories that you have and not worry about how much you're eating? Eat until you're full. And that's it sounds really stupid saying it. You're duh, yeah, I'm going to eat until I'm full. But I have been, you guys, I'm so sorry. This is not how I wanted to start this, but this is how I'm starting it. So if you guys listen to any of my podcasts from last season is when I really started to kind of, I don't want to say hint at, but I never fully came forward. There were only a couple episodes that I touched on it. But I was a serious binge dieter. Probably it started, my obsession with my body and what I looked like started in high school. And I would work out a ton, unhealthily. Because everybody, especially when you're a senior in high school, you start realizing that your body looks different from other girls, right? And it's so mean in high school, you just get bullied or whatever. So I felt there was a lot of pressure, so I worked out all the time, and that unhealthy workout mentality carried on with me basically all the way through after college. So figure from 2011 to 15-ish, 16, I think. And then I started doing some outside jobs, so I couldn't work out all the time. So my workout stuff kind of went on and off depending on where I was at in life. which is fine, but it was either I was all the way in, like crazy in, or not in at all. And when I wasn't in at all, my mind did this fun thing where it was like, okay, you're not working out, so you need to not eat, or you have to watch every single thing you eat. And I did keto, I did low carb, I did whole food diets, but here's the thing, I say I did all these things, but I would do them week after week. So I do keto for a week, and then I'd be like, oh, this isn't working. So I would do low carb for a week, and then I'd be like, oh, this isn't working. And then I'd go to the next one. I'm not even kidding you, weekly, okay? All to lose like that 15 pounds that I thought that I needed to lose. Now you might be saying, Krysta, there's nothing wrong with wanting to lose 15 pounds. You're right, there's not. But that in itself, those words don't mean anything. It's the mentality and what it does to you emotionally is where the problems are. So by you saying, I just need to lose another 15 pounds, you're literally telling yourself and your subconscious that you don't like you, that there's something wrong with you, and you need to force your body to lose that weight to be happy with yourself. Hear me again. You are telling yourself when you say you need to lose, oh, just another 10 pounds. Oh, just 15 more pounds. Oh, just 20 more pounds. When does it stop? At what point are you going to say, I'm happy with my body? Because I guarantee you from experience, losing that 15 pounds is not going to make you happy with your body. It's nice because it's something you can track and you can tell other people, oh, hey, I lost 15 pounds. And people are like, oh, good for you, girl. You had such strong will. Cool. Like, you didn't have a cookie. And I'm not, congrats to all of you guys who can successfully lose weight. But guess what? You guys, it's like this circular problem. Like, it's never just going to be 15 pounds. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's 15 pounds this time. But what's it going to be next time? What happens when you stop doing whatever you're doing to have lost that weight? Naturally, you're going to gain it back. And I hate to tell you this, but there's no diet, there's no cleanse, there's no shake, there's no vitamins, there's nothing that you can do to make you happy with your body. There's no amount of weight you can lose. That's why eating disorders exist. And if you really decide to pick apart the ways that you try to lose those 15 pounds, I guarantee you there's some kind of disordered eating in there. Newsflash, counting calories, disordered eating. Did you know calories is actually just how long it takes your body to burn off? That's what it is. Calories are basically a time frame of how long it takes your body to burn that food off. And you'd be like, Krysta, why are you being so rash about this? Because I'm extremely passionate about women being comfortable in their own skin, and we don't see enough of that. We see nitpickiness. We see, oh, you did the quarantine 15. Oh, it's everywhere. It's on Facebook. It's when you go to holidays and you're worried about the extra 10 pounds or not fitting into your jeans. Hey, newsflash, buy new jeans. Just go out and buy new jeans. But there's this whole stigma around buying bigger pants. Why? It's just skin. It's just your body. And I don't even know where it started. Where did we get this idea that we have to be a size 3 for the rest of our life? And here, this is what's so bad. I had jeans in my closet from high school thinking that I was still going to fit in them, that I could get myself small enough to fit into jeans that I was wearing in high school. You guys, that's not realistic. And some of the topics that were requested was aging and weight gain. And the problem isn't with weight gain and aging. The problem is being happy with yourself. Why can't you love you for you? Why do you have to be a certain size in order for you to be confident in you. Because I will tell you, and you can do this or not do this, but I want you to make a list of the things that you love about yourself right now. Like, get a little piece of paper, get a receipt, the back of your hand, whatever it is. I want you to write down your top favorite, like your top 3 things that you love about yourself. And if being thin is one of them, all the power to you. But it won't be forever. It might be how you care about people. It might be how you love other people. It might be your eyes. It might be your sense of humor. And guess what? None of those things have anything to do with your weight. Or even better, here's another one. Ask your significant other what their top 3 favorite things about you are. And I will guarantee, like, I will bet money. You guys, come at me right now. Come at me right now if your significant other says your thigh gap. Guys, thigh gaps are not a thing. Okay? No one's going to get a thigh gap. I'm over the thigh gap. Okay? But if they say your thigh gap, $100, I'll give you right now if your significant other says that. Because it's not a thing. And it's not realistic. And I'm not here to harp on you. I hope that's not how I'm coming across. I'm just, again, I'm not passionate about women taking their power back because we didn't lose it. The power, your power to love yourself is inside of you. And it basically took me this pandemic to like really come to terms with like how that was affecting me. I came to terms with the fact that binge dieting is an eating disorder. I don't like saying that. And it's the same thing that I talked about, or if I haven't, it depends on what order I launch these, but I did a video on depression, and basically I called it the D word because I don't like saying that I dealt with depression. But guess what? Like, that's a real thing that people go through. And eating disorders are even more of a real thing that people go through. And in this crazy, weird time where we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, all of these things are very real. And it's not your job to normalize them. And that's what I have been doing and what I've been working on getting over is normalizing these things. And I guess that's like one of my goals with this podcast is to normalize those things that we don't want to talk about. Nobody wants to talk about weight gain. But again, the real root of that problem is nobody wants to talk about how they don't love themselves. You guys, mic drop. Nobody wants to talk about how they don't love themselves. And it's not a conversation that we have. Weight gain is just a symptom of the real problem, or weight loss, I guess, is the symptom of the real problem. But what can you do today to tell your body that you love it? Just the way it is. Focus on the things that don't have anything to do with your body. It's just a bunch of cells. Like, it's literally just skin. Like, 5 pounds isn't going to kill you. 10 pounds definitely won't kill you. 15 pounds, not going to kill you. 20 pounds, not going to kill you, okay? You're going to have to probably get new jeans, but what girl hasn't gotten new jeans, okay? It's just jeans. There shouldn't be anything else around that. You're not a terrible person for buying new jeans. And it took me a long time to get over that. I fought so hard to not buy new jeans because I'm like, oh, I'm that person. I'm that person buying bigger jeans. Nobody freaking knows. Nobody knows. It just kind of mind blows me the way that we get so stuck in what we should be and we forget to just be us. and that sounds like counterproductive, I guess, but like we get so stuck on what we should be looking like that we forget to live our life, and we forget to focus and love the things about ourselves that don't have anything to do with our weight. You guys, this is a super deep subject for me. And it touches, you guys, if you pay attention, and men, for any men that might be listening, you may or may not be able to relate to this. I don't know. I just know for women that we have like this bar of society that this is what we should look like in order to fit in. And if we don't, then we're automatically like on the outs. But men, if you're listening, I would like to hear your feedback on this too. I don't know if men deal with image problems or not, but I'd be interested to know. Yeah, so this is a deep topic, you guys. And people are touched by it. Like if you pay attention and you listen, I want you to listen to like your own thoughts about yourself and other people. Are you telling yourself that you shouldn't eat something? I guarantee there is something that you have learned over the course of your life that is bad for you. Okay? And then I want you to listen to other people. And how do other people, the people around you, how do the people around you treat themselves around food? Do they say, oh, I can't have that? Oh, that has too many carbs. I'm low carbing. Okay? All of these things, if you were around somebody that is counting calories, doesn't eat certain things, won't eat so they can drink later, you guys, all of these things are disordered eating traits. Okay? And you don't have to do anything about it. A lot of times people, I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't. But you can, what I would do is tell those people that, when they're like, oh, I don't feel good today, or, compliment them on something that doesn't have anything to do with their size, their weight, their clothes, anything. But I just want you to be aware that it's out there and it's closer than you think. And your weight doesn't have any power over you or your life. If you have people in your life that make that a priority about what you look like or like how much you weigh or what size clothes you wear, it might be time to find new friends. Yeah, this isn't exactly where I wanted to go with this podcast today, but before I do anything else on this topic, I just want you guys, anybody, and here's the thing, everybody struggles with image. I don't care who you are. Everybody struggles with image on what they should look like versus what they do. And I speak from experience because when I thought, I would say for like the last 10 years of my life at least, I have been trying to lose the extra 15 pounds that I thought that I had. It doesn't matter what weight I was always trying to lose the extra 15 pounds. That has not changed. I don't now. Now I'm not trying to lose that 15 pounds. But ever since I can remember, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I wouldn't have mashed potatoes, but that's all I think about. That's all I thought about was, I can't eat this because I need to lose 15 pounds. So get out of that. I can't even tell you to get out of that mindset because it's going to be so ingrained in you. Okay, so how am I going to wrap this up? Love yourself. Do those things that I told you about. Ask your significant other or the person closest to you what their top 3 favorite things about you are. And if I'm telling you right now, none of them are going to have to do with your weight. So just think about that their favorite things about you don't revolve around your weight. Number 2, become more aware. So don't give power to food. Don't say that's bad. If you want a milkshake, have a milkshake. Like it's guaranteed it's not going to kill you. Okay. Your body does this cool thing where it like naturalizes itself. Okay. where you don't try to micromanage it and tell it what to do. If you think a food is bad, guess what your body's going to do? It's going to think it's bad. So don't do that. Just don't give power to food. Food is food. Food is there to give energy to your body. That's all it is. Okay. There's no good food. There's no bad food. It's all just food. Okay. Number 3, look at yourself and look at the people around you and start. I don't want you to do anything else about this. If this is the single thing that you take away from this single episode of me ranting about taking your power back, unleashing the power within you, not taking it back, I just want you to become more aware that eating disorders are not just anorexia, bulimia, the ones that like we all know. Just do a quick Google search. And maybe not. If you don't want to listen to this, if you're, I don't want to say in denial, but like if you don't think, I don't care what you believe, but I do care. I do care what you believe, but there are more traits around eating disorders than just what you know. And it might be closer than you think. I'm not trying to scare you. I just want you to be aware, and I want you to be happy with yourself. Like more than anything, like I want you to love yourself separate from what you think your body is. Because that's not what people love. People don't love you for your body. See, that would be weird if I said, oh, people only love you for your body. You would hate me. So why do you hate yourself? Why do you tell that to yourself that I will only love me if I'm 15 pounds lighter? That's awful. It's terrible. I'm working through this still. This isn't like you realize that you're in it and then you get over it the next day. No, you are untraining your brain. You're untraining your body. You're untraining years, you guys. Like, and I can't even tell you when it started for me. But I have a lot of work to do still. And this podcast, helps me, but I just hope that it helps somebody else. If you need somebody to lean on, if you want somebody to talk this out a little bit more, where I'm just not talking to like people on the internet or myself, I'm talking to myself really, please reach out. Thoughts around eating an image and self-love or hate shouldn't be taken lightly, and it shouldn't be something that you have to deal with on your own. So don't. Like, literally, my internet door is always open. Please come in. Let's have a conversation about this, because it matters. And I want you to recognize the power that you have, but you can't do that if you're hiding behind your weight. I hope you got some good tidbits out of this. Again, I hope I didn't scare you. I hope that you don't hate me. I can go into the science of it later. Actually, let me get it for you. So I read this pretty great book. And if you have heard me before talk about this, or if you've asked, I will show you the book right now. 1 second. I don't know if you guys can read that because it's backwards. It's called The Fuck It Diet. Okay, by Caroline Dooner. Okay, this is a great start. This is where I got my start. And this is, when I was reading it, I'm like, oh shit, that's me. Oh shit. Oh no, that's me. Okay, so be prepared for that. I have it on Kindle. You can buy it on Amazon too, however you want to read it. So if you're interested in stopping this crazy cycle of worrying about your weight, it's not a quick fix. It's not a quick fix, but at least you won't be obsessive anymore. So again, I'm going to leave it at that. I will probably talk about this again, but I didn't want to like do it all in one because I think like I'm already probably going on like 15, 20 minutes of talking about this, and you need to be able to digest it. So digest what I said, look into yourself, look at those around you, ask your partner what their favorite things about you are, and get back to me. Let me know what you thought. If I'm crazy, let me know. I want to know if I'm smoking dope or something. But I don't think I am. So I want to touch and reach as many women out there that I can that are struggling to go big in their own way, but they're being held back. And weight loss holds you back because it's all you think about. And I know that from experience. So don't let it hold you back anymore. Learn to love yourself again and learn to accept where you are and be happy. I make it sound so easy, and I know it's not, so don't do it alone. Again, reach out to me. I'm right here. So I will, you ready? I'll even give you my phone number. No, just reach out. My email, you can find it on the podcast. You can reach out to me on Facebook. Krysta Paffrath, you can add me as a friend, and then we can talk on there too. So thank you guys. I hope you have great holidays. Eat the damn mashed potatoes. Have the biscuit. Have the butter. Just enjoy it. Focus on your memories. In this day and age, you never know when the last time you might see somebody is. And I would hate for you to have your last memory of that person be about not eating mashed potatoes because it's going to make you fat. So eat the potatoes. Focus on your memories. Focus on spending the time with people that you love. And just focus on being thankful for where you are. Because you are right where you're supposed to be. I guarantee it. It might not feel like it, and I doubt that all the time with myself, but we are right where we're supposed to be. So take solace in that. Enjoy the holidays, and I will be talking to you very soon. So remember, this series of Women Going Big is Real Talk with Krysta, where you're getting the real shit as shown by this episode. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. And stay tuned for another Real Talk with Krysta episode coming soon. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are. I want you to take a big breath in and let all that shit go. All right, you guys. Until then, I'm Krysta, your host, and I'll see you guys next time.